So we're here at the Troodos Observatory. It will be the National Star Observatory of Cyprus once it's finished. We're at the end, like we're in the last few months. I can't wait for it to actually be finished and actually walk around and see people using it. It's been a number of years now that we've been on site. So many things have happened, so many exciting things and difficulties as you do. It's been a long journey in the design process to get here, 8 years to get to this point. So just the last few months now, and you can see it. You kind of get a sense of what it's going to be like. It's got this hard exterior and soft warm interior. It's kind of doing all the things we hoped it would, and it's one thing to design it, but to actually see it delivering on those things is pretty special. So yeah. We're in the main telescope space, and actually this column goes all throughout the building and holds the main telescope. It's structurally independent, so that there's no vibrations that come from the building onto the telescope. And there's a gap between the slab of the structure of the building. This room is a beautiful marine plywood room. We are in the space just below the main telescope, where there'll be computers so that you'll be able to see what the telescope is showing you. And light obviously is extremely important, so we've played with the light. We've got different colors that can be used. Telescopes are very sensitive to bright white light, so red will usually be the light that will be shown here. And this is the main telescope room. The actual telescope is covered up at the moment, protecting it from all the dust here on the building site. But we're in the last few months of construction, so soon we're going to be able to take it off. It's really wonderful seeing how the light is reflecting off the different materials and how subtle it is. We don't want domination of the light, because the main character in this space is the telescope. This corridor leads us to the solar telescope room, and so coming through again we have different lights around the floor, and this telescope is not in place yet, but again this is another structurally independent column. The telescope will be here. We have our roof. We will at some point take all the plastic off and reveal the roof. Again, we've got our marine plywood on the walls. We have a little kitchenette. We have an office desk there, storage rooms, and you can see the lines of the marine plywood that we've played with the geometry of the building. This leads us to the Astromarina, which is where people can pull out telescopes that are in the storage space in the evening and use the outdoor space to look up at the stars. So the light's so important, so we've tried to protect the different spaces, and each space is being dealt with in a different way, how the light's being dealt with. And out here is our corridor, our outdoor corridor, and we are hovering 6 meters out from the building, so we're floating above the mountain, which is quite an interesting experience. The connection point between the two volumes of the building, and you'll see that under this space is where you have the openings, the windows on both ends, the entrance and the windows of the... Well, the project's coming to a close, and really what I'm looking forward to is at the end of summer in August, you have the Betsides, so it's a stars falling across the sky. And so I'm very excited that people will be able to come here in the summer and experience it in the first time I've ever really built a star observatory in Cyprus. So that's going to be pretty good to experience that very soon.